Hi, friends. Welcome. Good to see you again. As long as you're here, how'd you like to learn a little bit about sound today? All right. When we hear things, what we're hearing are vibrations that are traveling through the air as waves. When we think about waves, we think about water, right? Check this out. I hope you can see this all right. I'm going to drop a shell into the middle of this tub of water. See what happens. Could you see the ripples go out from the center where that shell landed on the water? Like little waves. Well, when we hear things, we're hearing vibrations that are traveling through air, water, or solid objects like wood as waves. I've got a little project here that I made, a little instrument you can make at home. I've got 3 jars filled with different levels of water. You can use more jars to get more sounds. When I hit the jars, they're going to vibrate, which means they're going to move back and forth very quickly. All right, does that sound familiar? If you use more jars, you can make more notes and play more songs. Different objects have different vibrations. Let's listen to some. This is a little bell. Makes a pretty cool sound. Hear how long that rings? The metal of this bell is moving back and forth super fast. Here's something pretty cool. It's tiny. This is called a mouth harp. It's from Central Asia. It's got a little piece of metal in the middle that moves between the 2 outer pieces of metal. All right. African drum. This is goat skin on top of this wood that was carved from an iroko tree in West Africa. When you hit different parts of the drum, it makes different sounds. Pretty nice. My ukulele. When I strum or pluck the strings, they vibrate and they make sound. How would you like to make another instrument at home besides the jars? Here's something I made with rubber bands and tomato cans. All right, all you do is put the rubber bands around the tomato cans, and then you have your own instrument. Different cans will make different sounds. Different rubber bands will make different sounds. So try out different sizes of rubber bands and cans for different sounds. I have a lid here, peanut butter or something. I can use this lid to make an instrument like I did with the cans. Put the rubber bands on the lid. And notice they're different sizes of the rubber bands, so they're going to make different sounds. And depending on how you stretch the rubber bands, they can sound differently as well. All right. Make an instrument and have some fun. I made a couple with some bigger objects. I have a hot chocolate container. If you do this one, you'll need your parents to help you make holes in it. I put a couple of sticks through the container, and then I put the rubber bands around the sticks. Makes a different sound than the cans did. Here's a bigger container. Let's try that. Yeah, how about that? A box. Rubber bands. Hey, one more thing. Music oftentimes has patterns in it, like math. You can make up a pattern and you have your own little melody. Okay, so I can play string 1, string 3, string 2, string 3. There's a pattern. 1, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3. All right, your turn, friends. See what you can come up with. You can also decorate it. I did not decorate this. You could draw pictures on it. Have some fun. I'll check you later.